Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to our Wednesday talks. Today we are going to have a parenting talk, tips for the new moms. One of my favorite mom bloggers and my dear friend Kriti Sethi. So for those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Amrit and I'm the owner of Amrit Amu Photography based in Mumbai. I share my parenting journey on my handle at the rate Mommy Tales India. So I think this is the first time I'm sharing this on our Amritamu photography page. I'll just begin today's live conversation by talking about what really made me schedule a parenting talk on our photography page. And the reason was that, I realized when Avir, my son, was a newborn and I was, taking care of him as a new mother, there were so many things which I had doubts about. I had to research a lot on each and everything, be it his milestones or his sleep cycle or his nutrition. And back then I did not have the access to any of the expert or parenting coach who are very easily available these days. Those kind of advices was something that I really felt I wish I could share with somebody to kind of share my parenting goals. So this is exactly what I wanted through this live. And I thought that parenting experience, like I've attended her workshops and I know that she is amazing at what she does. So I'm going to be taking her on the live. She's already joined. Right. So Kriti, can you join? Yeah. Hi.
Hi Amrit, how are you?
Hi Kriti. I am good. How are you? Thank you
I'm
so
good,
much
I'm
for
good.
joining.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I'm so
Am I
excited you're
audible?
here. Yes, you are audible, and you look
Okay.
so good. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you, same as
joining.
you.
Yeah, so today, as I shared just now, I just shared that what was the reason which made me think to do a parenting talk on our page, and the audience which we have on our page is the new mothers or who are about to be the moms. So, like, I wanted to have a conversation with you wherein you could share your tips for the new mothers. We can keep it like a conversation going between both of us.
Certainly,
I have
certainly.
already, crossed through that age, and I keep meeting the clients from that age group, and I know, there are few pain points that each one of us have as new parents.
Exactly. Yes,
Okay,
even
so
when I was the mother, as you were saying, you had to search a lot. Even I had to search a lot. And I
yes.
think that like knowledge is the only thing that gave me the courage to do whatever I'm doing. Because people have different opinions, and if you are going to be keep following everyone's opinion, you would end nowhere. So I think being prepared is one of the most important things.
Right, being prepared for what's coming, how it is going to
Yes,
be with our
it's
baby.
I think very
Yes,
general thing.
true. So, I was also thinking about this quotation, which is something which I came across recently, and I totally abide by it. When a new baby is born, our whole world changes. It's like, we have so many new things coming up. Our world gets bigger. It's like our heart is also getting fuller with while we see our baby, kind of grow, and life means so much more. So what would you say about like what would be your parenting tip for the new moms who've just had a baby, or their baby is during in the milestone stages, around 1 year of age, or around that age bracket? What would be your tip for them?
Okay. So first thing, as I said, that being prepared for whatever is ahead or in your way, I think it's one of the most important thing. Okay. And the first thing I would say that understand that from 0 to 2 years of age, it is the time of very rapid development.
True.
Okay. It's called sensory motor stage, in which the child is now understanding his all the body organs, that he can do so many things. Maybe at point of time he doesn't know that he can hold things with his hands. He can do movement like this. He can do movement like this, like
Yes.
this, like this. So
True.
every day it's an exploration for the child.
Yes.
So the
That.
first thing I would suggest new mothers is to understand the basic requirements of the child, which is not very much as of now, specifically for 0 to 2. They need a
Mhm.
lot of um, encouragement. They need a lot of emotional support from the parents. They need the physical touch. They need the comfort. They need the security at this age.
Mhm. Right. So, with so many styles of parenting that we have, like I myself follow at home an approach which is, a positive parenting approach where I, kind of give my child an equal opportunity at each and everything that we are doing. So, we are not only just, like saying him, okay, you have to do this. It's not, like that, but it is while, you make the child also the part of this, everything that you do, all the things. So, what do you think, what is the best approach that they can follow early on? In my case, I got to this point after a lot of learning and a lot of researching, because we have not been raised that way, I would say. So, what would be your take? Like, how, where can they begin? Basically, where can they
Sorry,
start?
when can they
Where can they
start?
start? Yeah,
Okay, where can they start? Okay.
start.
So, first thing I would want to mention here that I don't want to pick any particular style of parenting and tell that it's the best thing because it's not. Like, no style is the best. Okay. Second thing I want to mention that every family has different kind of setup because in India, if we talk about the demography or wherever, there are so many different kinds of setups. Some are living in nuclear setups, some are living in joint setups, some of them are, single parents as well. Okay.
True.
So I don't think a single thing can fit for everything, but I would highly encourage gentle parenting. As you mentioned that you follow that, okay, in which there is mutual respect for the child, okay. There is no difference between like authoritative difference between the child and the parent, okay. Then there is no physically hitting, basically.
True. Which is
Yeah.
very important. Yeah, to even shape
Corporal
their overall
punishment.
development.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Right.
So you need to, and the other thing would be mm every the basic of everything should be empathy towards the child
Hmm.
and
I.
consistency. Like the approach should be consistent between all the family members. It's not like father is following a different approach and the mother or maybe the grandparents they are following. They should be on the same page so that the child does not get confused. This is what I feel. Whatever should be there, it should be very gentle. Child should be respected and it should be consistent. These are the three pillars in my opinion which can be I think uh, be possible with all the kinds of family setups.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Just what you mentioned. It could be a mix of approach, but then if we take into consideration how our child, if we take cues from our child, basically, I think that's
Yeah,
what can help us to lead forward with our, kind of approach. So when can they start implementing? So, like newborn is a stage wherein, or I would say even till 3 months, the focus of the new mother is only on the nutrition of the child, or, checking if the weight is as much or the height is as per the standards. So when we talk about implementing these styles, when is the right time to begin? For me,
I
it
think
came in
it
very late.
okay. What I feel is it can start as early as day one, like
Hmm.
the way you handle your child. I remember that
Yeah. Yes.
as I was saying that when Zozo was born, even if I was changing her diapers, I used to mention that okay, baby, now I am changing your diaper. So
Hmm.
this simple sentence gives a kind of preparedness to the child. They might not understand us fully, completely, but over the time, repetition that I am changing your diaper. brings in a kind of preparedness for the child. So this can be start as early as possible.
Okay, I think this is very insightful because, and yes, as you rightly said, equal parenting, wherein others who are taking care of the child are equally involved. And when we have this approach of, maybe you start talking to the child when you're doing the small, small things like maybe taking them for a bath or diaper, changing their diapers, I think whatever the mom is following should also come from, like you rightly said, from all the other caretakers of the baby.
Yes, someone here is asking a question. Can I
Yeah,
know, Chitrangda, how old is
yeah,
your child?
yeah. So Chitrangda has just delivered a new baby. She was my maternity client. I'm so glad she asked this. Okay, Kriti,
Okay.
her question is
Yes,
how to
yes, I
calm
read.
down the start and reflect. Okay, my baby cannot sleep well is
So
what she
she,
is asking
so the
about
baby
baby
is
sleep.
newborn, right? The
Yes,
baby
it's a
is newborn,
newborn.
you said. Okay. So you can try to baby wear him or her. It's a he or a she.
I think it's
I'm
a
asking
boy
from.
for her. It's a boy.
Okay.
He's 22 days old. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Chitranga, you can try baby wearing. Okay. Factors you need to check. Is the baby sleeping well? Like at this point of time, the baby should sleep at least 16 to 18 hours. Okay. Sleep you should check. Then second, are you and the baby is having physical contact? It should be there. You can try baby wearing. If not baby wearing, you can have one-on-one time, like together wherein you both are just two of you without the clothes for some time. That is skin to skin contact. Okay. Then you need to keep a check if the baby is not hungry at all. You need to keep a check on food also. Then comes the pooping time. Is the baby urinating and pooping well on time? So these are the parameters you should first check, and then will come the timing of the day. Is it happening at certain point of time or not? Okay, you can connect back with me if you are not here on the live.
Yes, you can definitely, Chitrangda, get in touch with her on her handle. Um, it will be really helpful for you, as
In
you're,
most cases,
yeah.
like if the baby is not sleeping well, it is cause of a lot of problems. So you need to keep a check, 14 to 18 hours as of now.
Thank you so much, Kriti, for helping her out. If any of you has any questions, you can drop them below. We'll be taking questions as well. And okay, moving on, Kriti, why don't you share with us about the books? So I have already discussed with you on a personal level that how important books are for kids. And even in my parenting journey, I started reading to Avi when he was 8 months old. He really didn't used to, respond anything. He just used to sometimes not even look at the book. But I persisted to open the book in front of him when it was bedtime. And even though if it was, not interested kind of an activity or mood, still I read to him for maybe 1 week at a stretch, where after which I started seeing some kind of interest developing, wherein, he was flipping those pull out from the book. So we had introduced him with that, pop out kind of a book. So, or pull out kind of a book. So I had two, three different at that point in time. So then I started seeing a gradual, interest in his book development. What would be your, when is the right time? When can they start with the books, reading books to their babies?
Okay. So if you have not started yet, you can start no matter how old your child is right now. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 12 years, 14 years, or 27 for you also. Everybody should read. And coming back to as early, you can start as early as 3 months because that is the time is now able to recognize some patterns. You can start with high contrast books. Those are just black and white, little blobs of red color on it. And from 6 onwards, you can start on with textured books.
Right. So when I was a new mom, that's what, as I just shared with you earlier, that I was not knowing that the baby could identify or, show an interest in book starting from their 3 months old. I think when I came to know about it, it was like an eye opener because I thought I was doing my best, reading everywhere, researching what is best for my child, but I did not know. There are so many things, right, which as new parents we do not know. So yes,
Yeah.
one takeaway definitely from today's talk is that if your baby is just born and you're proceeding towards your parenting journey and moving to baby milestones, then you can definitely start reading your baby the books, as Kriti rightly said, at as early as 3 months old. So yeah,
Can I
yeah,
interest you with a question, Amrit?
yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. So would you like to talk about like importance of the milestone photography, or when or at what milestones we should be, preserving those moments?
Yes, surely. So the first stage definitely is the newborn stage, wherein we do photography of the babies who are within 2 weeks of the baby's birth. That is within 15 days. That is the best time for newborn photo shoot. Due to the pandemic, a lot of my clients have missed their newborn photo shoot, and the next age group which I recommend them is the 2 to 3 months of age group, wherein we start documenting their milestones, which is like they start doing a little bit of tummy time, then lying on the back, and we take their cute little close-ups of their feet, of their hands, of their tiny little eyelashes. So all those details. Babies grow up so fast, and we need to preserve these memories so that we can come back and relive those beautiful memories. The next stage is obviously when they start to hold their head around 4 to 5 months of age. So we can have those shots wherein the baby is probably trying to stand on their limbs. They have they accumulate a lot of strength in their forearms with time as they're proceeding. And the next is the sitter session when the baby starts sitting. That is the 7 to 8 months of age is when they should, get the sitting milestone photo shoots. And then around 9, 10 months when they are crawling, when they start crawling, it's like another beautiful memory for the parents because it's so exciting. Even I remember when I saw Avi crawling for the first time, I think I had joyous tears in my eyes. So, I think even you can relate that those first
Certainly.
milestones are really important and are definitely worth capturing. And the next would be 1 year. So within 1 year, we have around 4 to 5 different milestones that parents can capture.
Okay. Interesting. Anything now, or like my child is around 3.5. Apart from the first day of the school, anything you would like to mention?
So I think like do document their birthdays, especially like
Yes. I think
and
everybody does
yes,
that.
that would be, like after that, the first day of school, or if there's some toy. So at 2 years or 3 years of age, babies start developing their personalities. They will have favorite. Like for my son, it's fire truck. He's a big fan of fire truck, and he has his fire truck cap and his firefighter engine and stuff. So I think around between 2 to 3 years of age is when the baby starts developing interests. Definitely capture those memories because at 2 years they will have some other thing as favorite. At 3 years they will have something else. So yeah, how about your child? How about Zozo? What is her favorite right now?
So currently she's too much into Peppa Pig. So I think I can plan a session regarding
Yeah,
Peppa
I think
figurines and
yes,
something like that, dressed
true.
up as a character maybe.
Yeah.
I'm really getting some nice ideas right now while talking with you.
Yeah, because that these interests will change when they will, like cross this age. Maybe they reach to 4 years or 3.5 years for my son. Maybe he will not have these interests anymore. So, there'll be something new coming up. So, yes, do make sure that you capture them at all these special milestones so that when your child grows up, you can, kind of fall back and revisit those beautiful photos with them.
Okay, thanks a lot for your inputs.
Thank you, Kriti. I think this has been a very insightful talk about parenting, and I really thank you for coming in and sharing your tips. And I have myself attended Kriti's workshop on, on parenting, and I can vouch that she is really good at what she does. So you can follow her page for more information, and you can be in touch with her. So yeah, thank you so much,
Thank you
everybody,
so
for
much,
joining.
Amrit, for having me. It has really been a wonderful opportunity for me to come and connect with
Same
your
here.
audience.
Same here. Thank you so much, Kriti. And I think we'll end the live here. Chitrangda is
Okay.
saying capturing milestones is a beautiful way. Yes, that is right. Okay, thank you everybody for joining, and I'll see you again next time very soon. Thank you, Kriti. Bye bye, and
Bye.
bye bye.